Arson Gaming. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back, and it's time to go into the Northern Passage. Now, the DLC doesn't actually start right here. I have to go up, talk to this guy, I think, and talk to Stella.
Looking to join this caravan, huh? Look to me like you can handle yourself.
What are you doing here?
Earning my keep. Jed hired me on as a caravan guard for this expedition of his. The work suits me. I've tried staying put in one place, but it never works out. Grew up in New Reno, and I couldn't put that snake pit behind me fast enough. Then I wound up wasting the prime of my life playing sheriff in Caliente. Little town north on the 93. Talk about a pain in the ass. You ask me, best to keep moving. At least the scenery changes.
What was it like to grow up in New Reno?
Imagine New Vegas if there was no Mr. House-type fella keeping the peace. Then give everybody a gun and a jet addiction. Town's run by a bunch of crime families. No law to speak of. Make trouble and you wind up buried in Golgotha outside town. The scuzz factor's off the charts. Non-stop whoring and drugs. Couldn't walk down the street without getting asked to star in a porn movie. So I got my ass out of there while I still owned it. Guess I figured the answer to every problem was rule of law. Naive, huh?
Tell me about Caliente.
Place lived up to its name, that's for sure. When you got fresh water and a trickle of geothermic power, always be some gang of assholes wants to kill you for it. Spent more years and took more bullets than I care to admit protecting that hellhole from dangers within and without. If it wasn't the 80s or the white legs raiding, it was someone from town drunk off his ass trying to win an argument with a shotgun. Got tired of shooting the folks I was supposed to protect. So, now I do this.
What do you know about the White Legs?
Used to be they raided northeast of Caliente time to time. But then the Desert Rangers fell apart 10 years ago, absorbed into the NCR. Soon enough, the White Legs were swarming all over that stretch of I-15. Folks learned not to head north if they wanted to keep their scalps. Eventually, the White Legs destroyed the bridges across the Virgin River over in Arizona. End of discussion.
Were the 80s a gang or a tribe?
What's the difference? Raiders is raiders. Bunch of them swept into town and dragged off 2 working girls. Deputies and me gave pursuit, straight into 80s territory. By the time we caught up with the girls, there wasn't much left of them, so we turned for home. Made it back to Caliente without further losses, but we was watched the whole way. Never seen so few people cover so much land. Goddamn creepy. If the 80s had wanted to kill us, we would have been dead. Guess they figured we weren't worth the trouble.
Goodbye.
Catch you another time, then.
Alright, so there's Stella, and then there's just guard. Oh, Ricky.
You looking for trouble, bud? I got plenty to spare. So
Oh,
watch your
plenty to
ass
suit.
around me.
There we go. Unwarranted hostility and general agitation. How long have you been a psycho addict?
Hey, fuck you! I didn't say nothing about using psycho!
How much psycho you got stashed away? If you run out on the trail, the withdrawal's not pleasant.
God damn it! I didn't say nothing about using psycho. But, just talking hypno-theoretically here. Got any suggestions?
Yeah, leave now, before the withdrawal hits you on the way, on the trail. No psycho for miles.
Fine. You win, asshole. Enjoy leading the expedition into a fucking ambush. Hope you all die.
It is actually an ambush. There is no other option. You will get ambushed. You don't have a choice.
Howdy, friend. Heard my little broadcast, did you? Yeah, you look the type. Damn good thing you came along, too. We had another prospect with a pit boy, but he done skedaddled. Something must have spooked the boy.
I haven't been through Utah recently. What's the situation like?
Well, it ain't good, I'll tell you that. It's not like the Mojave or the NCR. Hell, even Arizona under Caesar is safer. You got raiders all over the damn place. Tribes of degenerates that'll eat you as soon as look at you. Regional warlords, the works. Not too many decent places to stop and trade. New Canaan's one of the only ones left I know about.
Degenerate tribes?
That's right. The folks that lived in Zion before the war, they didn't just get a little savage. They're downright feral. Most of them don't even speak English anymore. You've got to get yourself a new Canaanite translator to talk to them. The ones you really gotta watch out for are the Whitelegs from the Great Salt Lake. They'll attack just about anyone that ain't one of theirs.
Warlords? How dangerous are they?
Dangerous enough we won't be going near them if we can help it. I got no desire for my head to decorate some little gas station fort's walls, thanks.
I have some other questions.
Shoot.
Tell me about the Happy Trails Caravan Company.
We're a smaller company out of Sacktown, up in the northern part of the NCR. We run some business through New Reno. They're on the Little Loop. Had a nice run to Salt Lake City, too, but then we lost contact with New Canaan, and that went all to hell.
Sounds like Happy Trails isn't in the best financial shape.
You ain't wrong. Losing the Salt Lake City run really stung us. If we can't re-establish contact with this run, we'll be in real trouble.
Why can't you get to Salt Lake City?
Without New Canaan's mission in Zion, the only ways to Salt Lake City are down the old I-80, or up through Ogden. The highway's too risky. NCR's rangers are so busy here in the Mojave, they don't have the manpower to keep the raiders off. Ogden's just too far. We'd lose more in travel expenses than we'd ever earn.
What can you tell me about New Canaan?
Don't know much about the place, but I can tell you about the people. The New Canaanites were some kind of religious group from before the war. They control the old city of Ogden, a ways north of Zion, and they got themselves a nice defensible mission in the canyon itself. Or they did. They trade a fair bit with the tribes in Zion. Well, the ones that don't try to kill them anyways.
You don't know what happened to their mission?
Nope. Hence this caravan. If we don't make contact with the New Canaanites, Happy Trails might as well just shrivel up and die.
Do you know anything about their religion?
I ain't a praying man myself. They paid for their goods and dealt square with us. That's all I ever cared about. But don't think that just because they're religious, that they're pacifists. They take care of their own. And they're damn fine marksmen, too.
I had some other questions.
Shoot.
Okay, let's do it. Zion, here we come.
Just like that, huh? You got guts. I'll give you that. You sure you want to jump in blind? Ain't got no questions about where we're going or why?
Like I care. Let's just go. I'm ready.
I bet you are. But you ain't going nowhere loaded down like a pack Brahmin.
I'm just gonna do this one. Not only could I carry my own gear, I could carry yours, his, or one of your Brahmins. Oh, and one of your Brahmins.
Huh. I do believe you could.
I'm ready to go to Zion.
I bet you are. But
Alright, I'll come back when I'm carrying less than 100 pounds.
there's a chest over yonder. You can store your extra in.
Alright, now so... What do we have to drop? Oh no. Guess there must have been a couple things I didn't get rid of. Alright, that's useful. Don't need to... or a hunting revolver. Sorry, CZ. I can't keep you with us. I have a lot of bullets for that. A lot of bullets for that, and that's basically my sniper, so I need that. Can't drop my T-51. Let's drop just one stealth boy. And all of the sunset. Sorry, I'm just used to Fallout 4's controls.
Are you here to jar at me a while longer? Are we ready to get this show on the road?
I'm ready to go to Zion.
I bet you are.
Less than 100? I have to be less? I'm at 101. What the heck? This is my miscellaneous? It's probably my miscellaneous that I can probably drop some weight. 0.41. Ammo can't carry anything. Boy, looks like... Do we need the shovel? Is the shovel really that key? That's the question. Don't think the shovel's quite worth carrying. But, you know what? I'm just gonna drop another stealth buy. Or two, I guess. There. You
Are
happy?
you here to jar at me a while?
Alright, let's go. I'm ready.
Are you now? You know we ain't coming back this way for a good long while now, right? And you know about the weight limit. I don't want no whining about old Mr. Masterson. I left my one-of-a-kind plasma cannon back at base. Can we go back for it? You sure you're ready now?
Yes, I'm sure.
Well, all right
Grab
then.
the 50 cal bolt.
Let's get
Doesn't
moving.
matter.
We
Got the
got a
YCS.
long road ahead of us.
This is gonna be cheaper. And now we start the new DLC. Honest Arts. I just call it Happy Trails because, well, it's Happy Trails.
The paths we're following are slow going, so you might as well keep your ears open and listen to what old Jed has to say. A few decades back, folks in the NCR started to hear about a community in northern Utah called New Canaan. Didn't know much about them, except that they were religious folks, sent out missionaries to talk to the tribes. We've seen our share of cults, but the New Canaanites, they were honest traders. Good fighters, too. Raiders wouldn't tangle with them.
Tommy
But
guns.
then, the Legion appeared in Arizona. I reckon you know all about them. Turns out Caesar's first war chief, the Malpais Legate, was a New Canaanite, Joshua Graham. Legend goes that Graham was the meanest, toughest son of a bitch in the whole damn Legion. The New Canaanites wouldn't talk about him. They were ashamed. Guess I can't blame them. Well, at Hoover Dam, the Malpais Legate finally met his match. Hanlon and Oliver kicked his New Canaanite butt right back over the river. Caesar had to make an example for the others, to show them that even at the highest level, failure wouldn't be tolerated. He had Graham covered in pitch, lit on fire, and thrown into the Grand Canyon. People say he didn't even scream on the way down. Not long after, some of the slaves and tribals started to talk. Said Graham wasn't dead. Shouldn't have been any surprise. All this talk bothered Caesar, so he forbade anyone from speaking his name. Wanted to erase Joshua Graham from history. He got his wish. Joshua Graham disappeared, and in his place came legends of the burned man walking the wastes. Probably just a tribal ghost story. But New Canaan's been silent for a long time. Maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe the Malpais Legate is dead. Or maybe Joshua Graham did crawl out of that canyon and finally found his way back home.
No, look it. There we go.
All right, people. Been a long couple of weeks, but here we are. Zion.
Zion.
I know your feet hurt. I know you're tired, but I need everyone's mind on the trail ahead.
Ain't the trail ahead worries me, Jed. Those descents we made through that slot canyon back up there. Ain't no way we're getting back out the way we come. And then what?
God damn it, Stella heard you the first time. And the 15th, too. The New Canaanites will know a way. And if they don't, we've got the maps on our friend's Pip-Boy over there. Enough lollygagging. Get moving. And keep an eye out for tribals.
Sorry to bother you with reality, old Jed. Who cares if we can't get back out the way we come? It's not a problem.
Alright, so now it's time to see if I can't trigger the attack early.
Ah!
What the f... he's up there, that's where, yeah. Haha. One shot, one kill. That's the key.
Stay low, people, stay low!
Enough of this. We're sitting ducks here. Here I come. I was a sheriff once, goddammit.
Stella! No. You die on me, woman.
These guys are honestly worse than, like, freaking stormtroopers. Or worse than, like, everything. I mean, really. They die, like, instantly. It's terrible. Like, they're all scripted to die. As far as I know, there is literally no way to save them. I'm already getting back into the style of looting from Fallout that I did in Fallout New Vegas. Because that's something that I was starting to kind of do in... Alright, these guys have brush guns, which are actually really powerful guns. However, though, this thing here is... I like this gun, because it just feels more badass to carry. Ah. Yeah, no, so... What the frick? An anti-mat rifle, and a riot shotgun. And now their corpses are down there. I mean, I would like to grab their corpses, because they have some good stuff on them, but I can't, because they're down in the bottom of the room. Alright,
Hoi.
we can...
Whitelegs don't leave survivors often.
One
You're some
second.
kind of lucky, let me tell you. You came from outside, didn't you? From the civilized lands. Wow. Joshua will want to hear about this.
One second, guys. Who is this Joshua?
Joshua Graham. He leads our tribe. Thanks to him, the dead horses are strong and safe from our enemies. He'll want to talk to anyone coming up from Southways. Guess that means just you now. Come, I can take you to him.
Alright, let's go.
Good sists. We head east then. Joshua is at our tribe's camp in the Eastern Virgin.
Okay. Well... Like, I do want to reach summits, but that's just it. I've already discovered all nearby things. Although I'm so used to Fallout 4, I'm so tempted to not do that. Basically, this key, this is what happens when I press shift. It toggles slow walk, but not proper, it's not the toggle, like, caps lock is toggle. But if I press and hold, I can hold down shift and walk. Oh, right. Gotta remember. It's not the Fallout... Oh, anyways.
Hold
It's
up.
not the...
See that log over there? Take
Alright.
a closer look. There might be some good stuff tucked in.
I don't want scroll on a stick. I'm this massive guy. Well, actually, I don't feel... I feel kind of bad about playing... I feel kind of iffy about playing this game, but I'm gonna have to go for a little bit, guys.
We follow this path for a while.
Yeah.
Nice view of the river. Eh.
Yes, there's a nice view there. Now we are going to hop over to here, and this is going to be a bit of a shorter episode because I have real life stuff to do whilst recording this one. And look at it all. Look at this beautiful, beautiful land. Should probably reload. Look at this beautiful, beautiful land. Anyways, I will see you guys all. Actually, I'll just quickly show you guys the map because that's the thing. Like, this place is small. At least it doesn't seem anywhere near as big as the Mojave is. But, oh boy, that's a lot of stuff to surf on. That's a lot of stuff to find. It's just all together. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you all for watching, and actually, no, I guess, I don't know what's going on. I'll see you guys next time.